But first, you don't have to look too hard to see disabled car stickers. They're everywhere, and yes, the system is being rorted big time. And what's even worse is that those who genuinely need disabled parking spaces are missing out, as Adine Cassidy discovered.
I think we have to use the word rort because people have found out how to rort the system, and while they'll keep rorting the system.
The disabled parking permits you're looking at are worth their weight in gold. They're a ticket to park anywhere you like for as long as you like, free of charge. Is it any wonder many disabled drivers believe thousands of able-bodied motorists are cheating the system?
1 in 50 may be genuine. I doubt if it's any more than that.
She doesn't get around so easily these days, but Jan Ruddick-Gary is hopping mad. Abuse of disabled parking permits, meaning the city, for her, has become a no-go zone.
They don't think of me at all, or think of the person that is disabled. They just think I'm getting free parking, and they're just very happy to enjoy free parking for the day, and they're doing it daily.
Suffering a neurological disorder which is killing the nerves in her legs and arms means Jan needs a park close to where she wants to go. So fed up with the lack of respect disabled drivers are receiving, she has even begun confronting people doing the wrong thing.
And I went up to a girl and I said to her, "You shouldn't be here." And she said, she said, "You just get these permits." She said, "But I think you deserve a permit." And she was about 20, she would have been about 28, very attractive young girl, got out of the car, stood there, got back in, and as if to say, I know I'm using it legally, but I don't care.
265,000 of these disabled permits have been issued in New South Wales alone, and each state has their own permit system. But it's in Sydney, where parking is at a premium, that most abuse occurs. Take this case for instance. A car approaches a car space with the disability permit clearly displayed on the windshield. After spotting our camera, the driver removes the permit and makes a beeline for the parking meter. But alas, it seems he can't get the machine to work, making a quick getaway just moments later.
I used to be able to go in there and find parking, 1 hour parking, anywhere in the city without any problem. And in the last 3 to 4 years, since these new permits came in, 2.5, it's become shocking.
In this street alone, 13 out of 20 cars had a permit. And in this street, 6 out of 8 cars also had permits attached. Being judged disabled, it would appear, is all the rage.
Well, clearly people would be upset and disappointed if they think that someone who has no right to a disabled parking space is abusing that.
Alec Brown from the Roads and Traffic Authority admits the system isn't perfect, and whether it's someone using a disabled relatives tag illegally or a doctor writing bogus medical certificates, they are getting tougher with frauds.
In the last year, we've contacted around about 100 doctors and written them letters with concerns about some of the certificates that have been issued. Also, about 11 doctors have been referred to the New South Wales Medical Board.
So just what entitlements, apart from regular disabled spots, do you receive if you have a disabled parking permit? In New South Wales, it's a bonanza. Permits allow all-day parking on any parking meter or in any parking zone where parking for an hour or more is allowed. And the price? Absolutely free. In Victoria, those eligible can park a vehicle in any ordinary area or bay for twice the specified time, although a regular parking fee must be paid. And in Queensland, disabled drivers receive free parking in metered or regulated parking areas, but the driver must be unable to walk or be totally dependent on a wheelchair or mobility device.
Please consider the genuine disabled, and please don't do it, because you do make it impossible for the genuine ones.
Yes, for goodness sake, have some decency.